but I do want to say it just one. Hey guys, what's up? It's Micha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you should go down there and subscribe. So I wanted to put this little bit at the end of my last video, which was like a vlog / video of like Kian and JC's concert and like what I did that day when I got to Boulder and all that jazz. So if you didn't see that, you should definitely go check that out first. So in this video, I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys how I felt. Luckily, I've had quite a few days to calm down, get over it, you know, because it's just like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not completely over it yet. Like, I'm still freaking out like every time I look at my home screen, which I can't show you guys right now, but I'll show you what picture it is right now. So like I said, I'm not completely over it, but I have had time to calm down for the most part. I'm not having trouble breathing anymore. I'm not crying today. I haven't cried today. Overall, I am still feeling grateful. And before I start this video, thank you to my parents, if you're watching this, for making it possible that I went to this concert. I did not pay for it myself because I'm not old enough for a job, and they didn't have to. This was my early birthday present, and I couldn't have asked for a better one. It was amazing. It was the best time I've ever had. It was definitely the best day of my life, so thank you guys. Also, thank you to my friend Haley that went with me. You guys seen her in the vlog. We've been friends for a while. She's on my soccer team, and she's amazing. I'm so glad she came. It would not have been as fun with anyone else in this world. She was cracking me up all day, and it was great. Now on to what this video is about. So in this video, I'm just gonna kind of like rant to you guys, because you know I'm open with you guys. I'm not hiding anything from you. So like, I'm just gonna talk with you guys, even though you guys can't talk back. I'm just gonna have a conversation with you guys. And just talk to you about how I felt, how I feel now, all that jazz. So I'm gonna walk you through it. First of all, I'm gonna show you guys what I got. If you didn't notice already, I am wearing the t-shirt. So it says, "Don't try this at home." And it's got Kian and JC on it. And I love it so much. The next thing I got is this. It's a lanyard with a VIP pass on it because I did get to meet them. And that was crazy. But yeah, so that's the VIP pass. And then I got the poster. I don't know if I can show you guys all of it, and the sun's gonna glare on it, so I'm sorry about that. It just says Kian and JC World Tour 2016, and it's got all of the dates. There we are, Boulder right there. Oh my gosh, we're the last stop. And then at the bottom of it, it just has, "Don't try this at home," and it's got Kian and JC on the bottom. So I haven't hung that up quite yet because I'm still like, I'm in that phase when you get something new and you're afraid to like put tape on it or poke holes through it to get it to hang on your wall. But I'm getting there, guys. I may hang it up today, maybe. The last thing I got was their book. I don't have it in my possession. They're mailing it to me because they did run out, but I can't wait to get it. So where do I start? Honestly, guys, I was so nervous / anxious all day. The night before, I threw up, and that's just because, I mean, that's how I am. I can't help that. It's just like when I get nervous and anxious, that's what happens. But so it was good though. Like, I mean, it's not good to throw up, but it was a happy throw up, I guess. I'm gonna stop talking about my throw up. But anyways, then the next morning when it was the day of the concert, I was shaking all day, like all day, no matter what I was doing. And I looked over at my hand, I was like, and shaking. Like, if you would have seen me, you would have thought I was having a seizure, especially if you saw me in the meet and greet line. I was freaking out. But keep in mind, it's not just like, oh my gosh, Micha's a fangirl, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am a fangirl. But I mean, this was the first time I was ever gonna meet anyone like remotely famous. This is the first time I'm gonna see a YouTuber outside of my phone screen. And most of all, I'm gonna meet Kian and JC. I did run into Corey whenever we first got pulled into the venue for the meet and greet, so I just walked up to him and took a picture with him. I mean, I haven't watched any of his videos, just like the ones with Kian and JC, so I didn't want to I didn't freak out or anything or act like I was his biggest fan, because I'm not. But I got a picture with him because, you know, experience. Maybe I'll come to like his videos a lot later on and then like be sad that I didn't take the chance and take a picture with him. So I did take a picture with him, and here that is. didn't get to take a picture with Dom because when I did see him, he was already talking to a bunch of fans, so I didn't want to like, Dom, take a picture with me. I'm gonna interrupt you and 1,000 girls because they're not gonna hate me after that. After I took a picture with Corey, I calmed down for the most part because I was just kind of like, you know, these are people. Like, I don't know why I'm freaking out so bad. Like, keep in mind, I'm not freaking out loud, so like people can't tell I'm freaking out. It's on the inside. Like, my heart's racing. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna embarrass myself. So we went up the stairs. It was a long line and it like went up like a bunch of flights of stairs. And then we finally got to the room and I like saw them in person. Honestly, I think the first thing I saw was JC's curly hair because like, how could you miss it? But so that was like surreal. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like really weird. It's not, when I went to the Jack and Jack concert, like they're singers. They sing on video. Even though they do make like vines and they make YouTube videos sometimes, they're mostly like singers, so they mostly just sing to the audience and stuff like that. But like with YouTubers, they like talk to you. Like you know them, like it's I don't want to use the word, but it's the only way I can describe it. It's just more intimate with YouTubers. So it is really, really surreal and weird whenever you actually see one in person. Anyone that's ever seen a YouTuber, you know what I mean. And then, so we just kept going down the line. People started meeting them, taking pictures and all that. And then it got to like, there was one more girl in front of me. One more. And I swear, I tried everything to keep it together. I did it out loud. My heart was like so happy. I didn't cry yet. My heart started beating like really fast and I started having trouble breathing. It wasn't like fangirling, it was more, I was really anxious. I was really scared that I was having some kind of anxiety attack or panic attack, which I don't know for sure that I didn't because like it was really scary. I kept trying to breathe and it just wasn't working. Luckily, one of the girls behind me's mom started calming me down and JC looked at me. It set in, like I just started thinking, you know, Micha, it sounds funny, but this is what I told myself. Micha, you know, they're just like you. They make videos for the internet, except they're like 1,000,000 times more popular and famous than you. But either way, they do the same thing you do. Why are you freaking out? Don't freak out. And then I like calmed down. And it was weird. Like I stopped myself from freaking out. Like I could start breathing and like my heart slowed down a little bit. Not that much, but a little bit. And I walked up. I was wearing, I don't know if you guys seen it in my vlog, but I got a Neptunes Chapter 2 shirt made, so I was wearing that. So JC complimented me on that, and he said he loved my shirt. Kian was so adorable in person. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Kian giggled at one point when I was sitting on the couch with him, and I freaked out for a second, just cause like, his giggle is so cute. And then I said hey to them. Honestly, guys, I think I said hey to them. I was so nervous and I'm shy. Like I'm shy with a normal person I see on the streets. So I was really shy with them. I don't think I spoke too many words to them. My plan was to walk up to them and give them the biggest hugs ever. That's not what happened. I talked and then I sat down and got ready for the picture. I didn't even like touch them. I put my hands, like, you can see in the picture, but I just put my hands like across them and put them like in my lap. I was so scared. I like didn't want to touch them or like make them feel uncomfortable for some reason because I'm just an awkward person. Like, I'm just an awkward person, so I didn't want to like make it awkward, so I just kept to myself. And then luckily JC hugged me last minute before the thing, like really tight, like I wasn't expecting it. You can see it in my eyes. I'm like, and then I freaked out when he hugged me. And then Kian was like leaning on my shoulder, so whenever he hugged me, like he fell with me because JC kind of pulled me towards him. So you can see that in the picture too. It's pretty funny. I like to look back on it. I was kind of freaking out a little more after he like hugged me because I just wasn't expecting it at all. He was hugging me. It was probably like 5 seconds at the most, but it seemed like so long that I just calmed down and got used to it because like, I'm not gonna lie, JC if JC's ever hugged you at like a meet and greet or you just saw him on the street or anything, he gives amazing hugs. It makes you feel so like warm inside. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes you feel safe and really, really happy. So like I calmed down. He calmed me down without even knowing he was, just him hugging me. So I calmed down, and then the guy was like, here's your phone. And I went to grab it, and JC hugged me again, and he told me he loved me. And I was like, I didn't even say I love you too. I just smiled and walked off because like I couldn't even talk. Like, it was funny. I was like speechless. I was like the shy fangirl. If you go back in one of their videos where they're talking about fangirls, I'm like the really shy one that doesn't really talk. And I knew that was gonna happen just by how anxious I was in the line. But, you know, it is what it is. As soon as I hit the stairs, that makes it sound like I fell. As soon as I walked, because you gotta go down the staircase to get out of the room where you're meeting them in. As soon as I hit the first stair, I just bursted out in tears. Like, I'm an ugly crier. I'm an ugly crier. And I just bursted out in tears. My dad made it worse because when I walked out of the venue, he was recording my face. Thanks, Dad. It was crazy. I was speechless. After I walked out, I was like shaking, like really bad. Like I couldn't stay still. Like every part of me was shaking. And then I just started crying. And real quick before I go though, I want to explain why I was crying. I wasn't crying because I met the Kian and JC. And I wasn't crying because I met these two famous guys. It was because a really big thing I try to stay with right now, especially this year in general, is being positive. You guys probably can't tell because when I first started making YouTube videos, the very first video I uploaded was on August 29th, 2015. I'll never forget that day. Even if I didn't get big on YouTube or anything like that, I'll never forget that day because that's just the day my life changed. And I don't want to go too big into that because I have a video that I'm going to film for that whenever this August 29th, because that's coming up, and I just kind of want to share with you guys about that. But long story short, I wouldn't have made this channel if it were not for Kian and JC. Kian and JC are no matter how many YouTubers I watched that made me finally get up the courage to make a YouTube channel and make a video and post it, Kian and JC were the first YouTubers I watched. They were the first ones I binge watched. They are the reason why I made this channel. And I just keep repeating that, but I don't know how to really say it, so it's as big of a deal. But YouTube, no matter how big or small my channel is or ever will be a part of me. It'll be a part of my life. And that sounds sappy because like, Micha, why are you saying this? You only have 55 subscribers, so like, I was gonna say thank you guys so much. We hit my goal of 50 subscribers, so I mean that made me so happy. You guys don't even know. But anyways, back on our topic. My life hasn't been the same since I started YouTube. My life hasn't been the same since I started watching YouTube, aka since I started watching Kian and JC. Kian and JC gave me that sort of confidence and happiness and positivity that I needed. And like, I don't know if anyone else can understand. I may just be blabbering and you guys are like, Micha, what do you mean? You're not making any sense. But that's just how I feel. So, main idea of the long rant story, they changed my life for the better. I'm very grateful that I got the chance to meet them. Don't cry. I started tearing up, but I think I stopped it. I'm very grateful to my parents and my friend that came with me that I got to meet them. Definitely the two most inspiring people in my life, because my life wouldn't be the same without them. So I'm gonna stop my video here. It has been 23 minutes. So good luck to future Micha, because this was supposed to be like 5 minutes long and it's way longer than that because I started ranting and I just stuttered, I know. I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. There are plenty more videos to come. I post new videos every Saturday. You're welcome for this bonus video because it's freaking amazing. I know, I posted a bonus video. Thank you guys for always being there for me and letting me just like talk to you and be myself. I'm never acting any different on camera. I'm always my weird self with you guys, and I never think twice about it. I never get scared to upload it. I hope all of you guys have an amazing day. Like I said earlier, if you do want to check out the video of the concert and everything, also there's a never before seen video that they only played in Boulder. So if you want to check that out, you can definitely go to my last video. I'll leave the link in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and remember, keep your head up.